So I'd like you to bring this in mind, the idea of the pelvis. Imagine this sponge as your pelvic crest. And when we walk or we get into a position, we're not moving like a block. Rather, there's a natural bone rhythm, the counter rotation of the bones, the two pelvic halves. When we walk, this happens, right? Very naturally. We don't have to do it, obviously, but that's what happens. And when we start acknowledging that through our attention in the exercises, then we assist the better organization of the ligaments, the muscles around, to heal potential places where we've got tightness or pain. So that's what I mean in the video when I'm saying think of the sponge image. The pelvis, when we walk, does this. When we come into a lunge as well, we go sideways, and there's a slight rotation of the pelvic halves. That's to allow for the coccyx at the back, the sacrum and the sacroiliac joints, to allow for that transfer of load from side to side, front, back. The femur bone, the leg bone, does a counter as well, opposite rotation to the pelvis. So this is a sponge image, right? When I mention it on the video. Like this, right? It's a very general kind of image, but it definitely helps to keep in mind and start including them into our moves. Okay, so in order to bring into our minds the exercises with the sit bones, this is the back view of the pelvis, sacrum, coccyx, sit bones, that's the side view, front view. So our pelvis, when we move, say we come into a squat or a chair pose in yoga, when we bend the knees and come forward, the pelvis doesn't just move like this, like a block, but because we've got the joints, the sacroiliac joints, each pelvic half can move, I wouldn't say independently because everything's interconnected, but they have their bone rhythm, the movement, right? So when I'm saying sit bones out, when we come into the squat, this is the back view. So when we bend the knees and we squat, imagine this, the sit bones come out and we stand back up, out. So that's why we want to say that and imagine that. Otherwise, we might think that we're just moving as a block, and we keep our bodies tight like that because we're not really connecting to what's really going on. So sit bones out when we bend forward and back, right? So this is the front view. So when we're bending the knees, coming down into the squat, you see the inflare of the iliac crest here, forward and back. Forward inflare and out flare when we straighten the legs, come up, forward and back. You see sit bones out, pelvic crest in, and opposing out flare and sit bones back, out and in, out and in, right? That's what I'd like you to keep in mind, and it's very important, really. I mean, all this putting our attention on it really will help to reorganize, redistribute, bring health in the pelvic floor area, ligaments, muscles that are attached in all this area across the sit bone or into the the frontal linguinal area as well, all the attachments. We've got so many ligaments and bone and muscles here. So when we're placing the attention on the bone rhythm, it really helps start to organize from our inner knowing from what we carry inside, right? So we're assisting that process. So this is what happens. Sideways, out, in, front again, front, back, and that really helps with the leg health as well, because there could be so much tightness here that it's affecting the hamstrings, even the abs. So yeah, this is your imagery. Okay, so today I'm introducing the idea of the sacrotuberous ligament. This is the back view of the pelvis. These are the sit bones, the sacrum, coccyx. So sacrotuberous ligament, the attachments are from one side of the kind of bottom area of the sacrum and attaches to the sit bone. That's the ligament on that side, right? And the same, we have the same on the other side, obviously, the ligament on that side. So I'm going to show you on one side. That's the ligament, that's the back view. So this is a side view. When we do our exercise and we're either bending in a squat, this starts to happen, right? You see the stretch, and stretch is not just like it's gonna go floppy stretch, it's an eccentric stretch, there's tension here, right? So it has to generate strength. Even when we lift the leg from standing straight, lift the knee up and down. You see the stretch, lift and down. So this is what you're going to have your attention on when we do the sacrotuberous ligament exercise, right? This is fantastic. I'm glad it can show nicely here. Right, so we're going to start bending the knees, flexing the spine. Front, flex, and extend. Keep your knees bent. This might be difficult. You might want to stretch it, but make the effort to keep the knees bent. Right, that's going to give you more mobility. Even if you feel you're not quite moving it, keep the knees bent. And remember the long breaths. Back and forward. Back and forward. Now tap the body. We're going to tap digestive system up the right, down the left. Tap the chest, tap the neck, tap the head. So we're activating the neuroreceptors. We're starting to tell the body that it can heal because we are placing our attention. Tap the arm. And pull the elastics, pull from the top and bend the legs and round the back. Relax the arms, breathe in, breathe out, press from the elbows back. You're going to open wide, shoulders to the front and reach, reach, reach. And you're pressing back your back. Reach one arm and you're pushing against, imagine the ocean, that kind of tension. So there's eccentric stretch on that side. And the other arm. And relax and shake, shake, shake. Shake one side, shake the other. You've seen the athletes do that. Okay, activating your neuroreceptors again, better performance. Bend the knees, flex the spine and extend. Imagine the sails of a boat. That might help you with the movement. So we're using the mind imagery. That might improve the movement. And you're going to pull elastics up and pull round the back. Relax, arms back, shoulders front, open wide to the side, open and reach front. Breathe in, breathe out, extend one arm forward,
And you're gonna press against the ocean, right? So that kind of tension, feel the stretch there. On the other side, reach and press, press. Extend the legs, bend. Do again, the winds of a sail, or the sails of a boat, you know what I mean. Front and back. Very important to warm the spine. So imagine you're pushing like a cloud back as well. So you're activating more from here rather than over. You don't want to kind of tuck the pelvis too much. We don't want to overextend the sacroiliac joints. We want to activate from up here, rounding. So lumbar spine working. Relax, shake again one side, diagonals, shake, 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 a bit faster, shake, 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 shake. Right. Remember the myofascial slings, the X? We're going to touch them in a moment. So first, imagine you're grabbing a frisbee and you're throwing it. So pay attention, how does that feel? How does your arm feel? You're just throwing, grabbing the frisbee and throwing it. Grabbing, throwing, grabbing, throwing. Now, we're going to touch the myofascial sling. So we are telling the body that we are here. We're helping organize our body. Better performance if we know, if we're aware of what happens in our body. It's not just the arm that throws a frisbee. The help of the myofascial slings. Have you seen how natural it comes for us to throw stones into water? Because of the slings. Now that we've touched here, you're going to try the frisbee again. So grab the frisbee and throw. Music, throw. Grab, throw. Grab, throw. Now pay attention, how does that feel? Does that feel maybe that you're more present? That you've got more control over the movement? I can feel that everything is working in that movement, not just the floppy arm, hand, shoulder. So it helps strengthen all the joints that are going to take part in that movement. Right, try the other side, the frisbee. I'm just trying to gauge my position for the cameras. Grab, throw. Now pay attention, how does that feel? We haven't done the myofascial touch yet. Now, myofascial touch, that X down, as in a little rub. So that X, remember that X in the image. You can go down a little bit towards the leg, up. So the arm uses the abs, right? All our core is active in the throw, in the movements. Now, a bit more, a bit more. Now try that again. Grab the frisbee and throw. Grab and throw. Grab and throw. Grab and throw. Do you feel it more present? You've got maybe more control over the movements. You're not going to injure yourself. Better performance. Right, now we're going to do the legs. Squat. Imagine the sit bones, they go back. They open slightly. Right, so when you do squat, I don't want you to contract the glutes. Otherwise, again, the hip, you're going to overextend the hip. Sacroiliac joint, you're going to pull it too much. People think they need to grip the pelvic floor. That's a good exercise, but not when you want to work the whole body. The pelvic floor is eccentrically contracting at the moment, eccentrically stretching. Now remember the bone rhythms, the femur, out and in. You're not going to open your legs, just imagine the femur out and in. So do it with your hands, out, and say it with me. Femur out, femur in, femur out, femur in. Now pelvic halves, right? Pelvic in, out, in, out. So the natural rhythm of the bones is that. Pelvic halves do a little move inwards, right? And back, in, out. So in, out where the femur goes out, in, out, sit bones out. Let them open, right? You're going to be more efficient in your squats and generate more strength in your hip area. You're going to do some tennis throwing, right? Strength. Hit the ball. Hit. I need to test my position for the camera. I need to see where I'm standing. So it's kind of relaxed, but feel that you've got that strength. You're using, just test, feel, perceive what you're using, right? Your core, the obliques, your myofascial slings, the other side, and throw. You're gonna hit the ball. Hit, 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 hit. Right? This is a great exercise to warm up. If you're a tennis player, golfer, or even if you want to reach the new pack of sugar up the ladder. Ladder. Bend the knees again. Bend, hands on the shoulders, and twist. Twist is fine. Allow for the natural movement of the pelvis. It does like this, remember? Just don't do it yourself, just imagine it. You're not staying stiff there. And a bit faster. That's recoil. Collagen in our bodies, around the muscles, the joints. Find your sweet spot for bouncing, 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 bouncing. That gives you better reaction in your whole body, in your fascia, your connective tissue to jump, skip, walk, whatever you have to do. Jump to get the remote control. Now shake, shake, shake again. One side. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. Ooh. And stand and see how you feel. Bend the knees, round the back with one hand, back of the hand, back of the palm. You're gonna rub one side and stretch the other arm. So you use the worm to release the fascia. A little push, push, push. How does that feel on that side? Maybe more lifted. To the side bend around the back of the palm, and rub. Sorry, I've got the microphone at the back. I'm trying to find, but it's back, down, right? And a little push and extend. Right, so you're warming up the fascia. We're going to do standing abs now. Aha. Hands together. You're going to squeeze. When I say squeeze, you're going to squeeze and squeeze. Each time you squeeze, your abs activate naturally. And most of the abs are on the sides, so a lot of twisting. This is fun. Hands together. Squeeze up, squeeze down, round the back. Squeeze up, squeeze down, squeeze up, squeeze down, squeeze up, one side. Squeeze up, squeeze down, squeeze up. Feel the side activating when you do squeeze and squeeze and squeeze, and the other side. Squeeze the hands together, squeeze, 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 squeeze. I need to see where I'm standing for the camera. Squeeze, squeeze, center, up. Change the position of the hands, the other side. Up, squeeze, squeeze. Up, 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 up. Shake, shake, shake. Now, imagine the transverse abdominis like a belt. So you're touching the myofascial. You're telling it that you know it's there. You help it organize it. Breathe, stands. You might feel more lifted. And myofascial sling, myofascial obliques, with the fascia helping. One side, and then internal, external obliques go in opposite direction. So you're rubbing a little bit. Right, we're gonna keep squeezing. This is fun. Reach up first, arms long. Reach, extend, reach, up. Allow your hip bones to follow you, your pelvis. Reach, reach, and squeeze the hand. Squeeze, knee. Squeeze it on the knee, cross. squeeze, squeeze, and twist, squeeze. Squeeze, you're crossing forward, doesn't matter forward or back, and squeeze. I'm gonna cross back now so I don't go off the camera. Squeeze and twist. So you're gonna feel this side. Squeeze, 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 and side. Change the side of the hand. Squeeze, squeeze up, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Foot might go back, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Squeeze the hand, squeeze the hand, squeeze, 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 side. Relax. Push the water of the ocean, that kind of lifting that way up, so you feel a stretch in the work. Push, up. I need to see where I'm standing. Push, up, and a bit more, and knee. Squeeze, knee, squeeze, knee, squeeze, 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 squeeze. On the other side, squeeze, 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 squeeze side. Change where you go with your hand up, bit side, squeeze, up, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Relax, relax, shape. Breathe. Now exhale, so you can feel your abs here on the side, your obliques, your transfers. Feel it and tap, 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 tap. Now exhale and feel where you are, feel where the abs are, and do a circle, 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 front, back, front, twist, 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 and let go. How does that feel? Do you feel a bit more lifted? That's fun, isn't it? Right, legs. We're gonna do our fun pliés. Pliés are number 1 for burning calories and getting the body to generate more resistance. Now bend the knees and down and up, down and up, down, up, down. Now breathe in, breathe out, big breath out, so everything goes out. The abs work when you're breathing, right? So I don't want you to contain or grip. Stay there. Now feel the hip joint here melting a little. Right, just shake, shake, shake. Right, but you're not falling down. You're pressing the feet a little bit, so everything's lengthening. Again, you're not gripping the glutes. You're letting them be strong. Imagine the sit bones are there, extending, extend. Now imagine the lumbar spine. Imagine the recall factor. Just feel it bouncy, bouncy. I don't want you to pull up too much, just natural. Feel the bounciness. Right, we're gonna go up and down, up and down. So the position is, it's not too small that the knees are going out too much, and it's not too big that you're not quite reaching the 90 degree, right? So you want the 90 degree, and you can go out a little bit. Up, down for 2, 1, 2, up for 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, push, 1, 2, open your toes, feet pressing down, 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 up, up. So this exercise works the mitochondria. It's the furnaces in the cell, so you're generating more energy and more cellular life, basically. Bounce, bounce. If this starts hurting anywhere the knee, just come up, shake, shake, breathe in, breathe out, and come down again. Down, down, down. Breathe in, breathe out. Stay there. If you can go down a little bit more. And now, with the muscles behind the legs, you can imagine that you're pulling your knees, legs back, back. Go down, up, up, down, down, bounce, bounce, bounce. Stay there. If you can stay there, great. If it's too much, come out, come down again. Now contract all this inner area up, relax, and feel, imagine it extending. You're eccentrically stretching, eccentrically strengthening. It's the hardest training. Eccentric training is the hardest, strongest training for the body. Right? Heels, 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 heels. If you can do a little bit of heel. Down, up, down, up. Stay down, down, down. Breathe in, breathe out, relax. Again, imagine the bounciness. Feel the bounciness in the lower back. Nice, stay there. Arms open. Shoulders round back. Round the shoulders forward and reach one arm forward. And you reach the other side and you go up and round. And the other side, shoulder forward. Reach it. This is too much. Come out and come back in. Up, down. 2 shoulders forward. Reach, up, lift the legs. Woo, reach. Shake, shake, shake. Shake the legs. Down, 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 up, down, up, down. Imagine the lengthening of the quads here. They're lengthening, 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 lengthening. Can you do a little bit of heel action? Come down. Ooh, this is not bad for the knees when you're in a 90 degree. Right? Up. Ooh, shake, shake, shake. This is fabulous work. Ooh, shake, shake, shake. Tap, 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 tap. Tap the leg. Tap, 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 tap. Tap the glutes. Side. Tap. We're going to do a bit of arms now. Pull elastic forward from the front, sorry, back. Pull and open. Pull and stay out. Out. Bend the wrist. Breathe in. Breathe out. You're going to push walls out. Push, push, and push. Now, try to let the shoulders not completely go out. There's a little bit of movement in the scapula, right? It doesn't stay stiff at the back. It opens a little bit. Breathe in, breathe out. Press. Shoulders up. Shoulders down. Melting like ice cream. Imagine ice cream melting, melting your shoulders. And lengthen the arms. Bend from the wrist up and down. 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 And fist. Extend the fingers and extend more. Fist. Extend. Fist. Extend. And press, press. If you need to come up from the position, do so. We're going to reach one arm up, like a semicircle. Up, down, up, 4 times. Keep the body strong. And the other side. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Shake, shake. We're going to do the same. Again, imagine the fluidity or the softness of your joints now when you're doing it. Soft joint. Try to keep your arm as long as you can. And the other side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And circles. Pressing down. Press, press, press down, down, down. You might feel the work on the sides. Press, 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 and fist, extend, fist, extend, fist, extend, and twist. Imagine you're turning the knobs of a door. Turn, or 2 doors. Grab the doorknobs. Twist, 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 and relax. Woohoo! Let the arm go. Very relaxed shoulder. And the other side. Right, a bit of leg action, pelvic action. Right, sacrotuberous ligament is the strongest ligament in the body that helps posture, and sometimes that's the cause of our lower back problems, leg problems, because we're not addressing that. We're addressing everything else except that. So back of the side of, like I showed you in the image, of the sacrum and sit bone. Touch one side, two hands, sit bone and sacrum, and lift and down. And put your attention there. And say in your mind, ST joint, ST joint. Because your attention, we are the creators of our experience. So we're telling the sacrotuberous joint, ligament, sorry, that we're paying attention, and extend the leg up and down, up and down. Keep your attention there. I'm gonna lift, lift and fall, lift and fall. Put your attention there, keep your attention there. Now feel that you're putting your efforts there as well. It's not only falling on the knee or the quad. Let go of your hands. Keep your attention there. One more. Now we're going to compare sides. How does that side feel? Stand on that leg that you've worked. Raise one arm. How's your balance? And test the other side. Ooh, maybe there's less balance. And that's working the sacrotuberous ligament. Up, the other side. So from the sacrum to the, where am I standing? To the sit bone. Sacrotuberous ligament up and down, and kick, kick and down, kick and down. Make sure that the pelvis is not going in. You are staying as straight as you can. Allow it for the movement of the natural rhythm of the bones. And we're going to lift the knee and fall. Up. We're falling with control, right? We're not plonking on the floor. Imagine you're resisting the fall. Put your attention on the, say, sacrotuberous ligament, or ST. ST. Now let go of the hands and put your attention there. That is such a powerful place to work. Really helps everything. Now, how does that feel? You might feel a bit more lifted. Now let's do a bit of footwork. Heel up and down. Move it all you can. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up. We're going to do a bit of a point. Point, press, and heel. Point, press, heel. Point, up and down. Point, press the top of the foot, the ball of the foot, and the heel. One more on the other side. Heel up, heel down. Heel up and down. Up. So put your attention there. Feel what are your toes doing. Give them a place to be. Give them action. Give them attention, and then they'll come into life. Point, point, ball of the foot, and heel. Point, ball, heel. Point. Now we're going to do points and little falls. Opposite leg, point and fall. Now you're not plonking yourself down. You are resistant. Imagine maybe you're like trying to put, you know, like a very small boot on, and it doesn't come on. That kind of idea. So that works with deep fascia. It's different action, helps you in different kind of work and performance of the muscles. And the joint inside, I'm going to twist the leg. Imagine, you're not twisting the whole pelvis. Imagine the joint doing this, very smooth. Long leg, point, down. Sorry, I'll talk more about the deep fascia and all the technicalities in different videos. Point and fall. But this is very interesting work for sprinters, and so when we want to catch the bus. Point, and the other side. Point and fall. Point, and as if you're putting that, or very tight jean, that kind of idea. Point and fall, and open the leg. Point. So the same thing. The pelvis is not going completely with you. It's inside the joint. Imagine the softness of the joint doing this. Point, fall. Point. You're careful in the falling. Right? So there shouldn't be a lot of noise in falling. The less noise, the more control and strength you have in your body. Point. For next session, get yourselves a chair. We'll do more work. All right, next one. Well, I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. I've missed sharing. This is so cool. And let me see where I am. And I love my music, so I hope I'm getting the volumes right. Right, 45 degrees, bit of a lunge side. Press the long leg down, just gently press it. The other side down. Now the pelvis doesn't stay stiff, it's coming with you, so it's that natural bone rhythm. So it's gently twisted. You're not twisting it, just imagine it's doing this. Right? That's what allows our body to move, to perform better, to walk. Right? Stability is not about containing and staying in one posture, one position. Life's not that, is it? It's allowing our flexibility and knowing what's going on in our bodies. Press that foot down, long leg. Now extend one arm. Reach back, so you're not going with the arm, you're allowing the shoulder joint to reach. There's a bit of weight, like a kilo or 2 if you want in your arm. And lift up. Breathe out completely. Go to the other side. You're not falling to one side. It's a twist and an open of the ribs. Imagine the ribs opening like a fan. Open and you press. And the other side again. Long leg. So the knee can come out a little bit, right? It's not too short, otherwise there's tension in the knee. Allow it to come out a little bit. So reach, back, up. The ribs open. And push the water in the ocean. Push, so that's more ab work. Reach, back, and reach. The other side, arm long, arm back. There's a bit of weight. Reach up, come to the other side. So you're not lifting the pelvis up, the hips. You're coming down. Ribs open like a fan and reach long. So you're extending, you're getting that slender body, which I've lost a little bit, but hey. Reach. The other side, up, and ribs open. And reach, reach, reach. But at least I feel long and I feel I can breathe. One more. I can breathe better. Reach. Open the ribs. Open and press. And come down again. Press the foot. And this side. Grab an elastic and open the arm. How does that feel? Now, lift up, come down. Imagine the sling. Imagine like you're one whole muscle rather than various muscles. Or you're pulling an elastic, whatever works for you, whatever imagery. It's one thing, and press and pull. Long, long, long. On the other side. Pull, press that leg down, that foot down. Pull, open and reach. Open, open, pull, open. 1, 2. So you're lengthening the pecs, you're lifting the pecs. Open, 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 and reach as far as you can, and you're pushing the ocean water up, up, up. Relax the arm on the other side. Push, push, up, up. We're going to stretch inside. So hip to one side, sit bone back, contract this leg. So you're not tensing the glutes, you're contracting here so it lengthens a bit better than just keeping it floppy. On the other side, hip out, sit bones back, contract, feel that stretch inside. Lift toes, hip out, contract, tense, sit bones back, reach forward, toes down on the other side. You don't stay in a passive stretch, it's movement. Lift, hip out, sit bones back, reach forward, toes down, and reach to the front. Kick, 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 kick with the heel and down. Kick, make sure that, where am I? That the pelvis is not tucking in. Kick, so you're stretching all this outer side. One more, the other side. Kick, down, kick, down, kick, down, kick, down. One foot back, we're gonna stretch the calf, heel up, up and down. Work the foot all you can. Up and down, up and down, up, stay down, reach forward, so feel that stretch. Come back up, reach with the same hand as the leg, breathe in, breathe out, reach, extend, and go back, circle. And the other side, heel back, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Then forward, or lean forward, breathe in, breathe out, reach. So you're not falling forwards, it's two different opposing forces, hand and heel. Reach, kick, kick, one heel forward, sit bones back, pelvis, you're rotating, and feel the stretch there, and twist the foot, the leg, the whole leg, twist, 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 and the other side, heel, reach forward, and twist, twist. So this is coming to an end. I hope you've enjoyed it. And I'm going to make it a bit longer next time. Bring a chair. We'll do more stretches, a stretching routine. We'll do more leg kicks with the chair so we can gain a bit more control. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to warm up, release the fascia again in the back. So you rub with the back of the palm, rub and reach one arm, reach, reach. Whoop. Let me stop the music. Or let it go. So you rub the back and reach, reach, reach. Let me stop it. It's a different rhythm. Bend the knees. Now we're going to use the knuckles. Let me turn around so you can see. So knuckles, you're going sideways. First, just the knuckles. And then move, 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 shake the booty. So you're releasing the fascia, the lumbar spine. It's gonna feel great. How does that feel? Whew. I feel a bit more lifted when I do that. Shake, shake, shake. Ooh, shake up. Yay. Let me know how that went. And yeah, I might do it a bit longer next time. This was a lot of fun.